and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great and wonderful day. If you're new, hello and welcome. I hope you guys like my videos. Stay, hit the subscribe button, the post notification icon so it notifies you every time I upload a new video. So for today's video, I'm taking myself out on a date, you know, because I don't have a boyfriend, don't have a boo, don't have an amour, I don't have a significant other, an individual that can go on this date with me and have lots of fun. I'm gonna tell you some first date stories. We're gonna have a good time. So without further ado, let's get started. Hello. Okay, so right now we're getting ready for our date. I'm just going to do my skincare routine. We're gonna do a little bit of makeup and we're gonna get cute or whatever for myself, you know. I like to get dressed and like ready to go to school because I like to look cute for myself. Like I'm literally not impressing anyone. There's no one that I need to impress on my campus. And people come up to me like, ooh, who are you dressed for? And I'm like, me? Like who else? Why wouldn't you want to look cute for yourself? Like we don't always have to dress up for somebody. I mean, we can, been there, but I feel like it feels a little bit better when it's for yourself because you're like, I look good today. I look like a snack, a whole meal, you know what I mean? Okay, so like we all know I'm taking myself out on a date, right? And it's not like I can surprise myself because like I am surprising my own self. So I already know what I'm gonna do. I've been looking at this date idea for like a hot minute, right? And I've been wanting to do it. However, I don't have a significant partner or like individual who would want to go out with me to do so, and I'm not going to be sitting around waiting for that because I really want to do this. So I'm going to take myself out on a picnic. So the reason I'm taking myself out on a picnic is because I want to. Also, every other Instagram story that I see, somebody's going on a picnic with their boyfriend and I'm like, okay, that's cute. I don't have a boyfriend, however, so I want to do that. And then on TikTok, everyone's been doing this, so I want to go ahead and give it a whirl. It's not a picnic in the park, it's just way too hot right now to do that. So I'm going to do it in my car. You know, like those cute Pinterest photos where they like pop the hood and then like decorate the back of the car. So cute. Okay, I'm going to attempt to do that, and I'm going to take myself out on a date because if I don't do it, then who will? If I don't do it, then who will? Nobody. So I got to do it. Today I'm also trying out a new product. This is the Unsun Mineral Tinted SPF. If you guys watched my video on buying from black businesses / supporting black businesses, I'll put that up here. But this is one of the products that I bought and it finally came in. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it. I feel like this color is still too light. Do you see that? I think I might have picked the wrong color, but I also picked the darker one. Oh no! My face feels, I definitely need to set it with powder. Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup and then we will pack up and get onto it. Get into it, hopping on to it. Let's hope, let's go. Okay, there's shade. I see shade. I see shade. We have arrived to our destination. Now I'm going to set up this picnic in my car so we can have a fun time. Let's go. Okay, so now we are all set up. I have a blanket with me. I brought my pillows, my snacky snacks, and I'm going to go ahead and pick a movie on Netflix to watch. But first, let's do a haul of the snacks that I brought. These are gourmet, last minute, from your kitchen, elevated snacks / meal. So in my very beautiful basket, you know, when I was thinking of doing this video, I was like, you know, I'm gonna go the whole 9 yards. I'm gonna get this beautiful basket that everyone has every time they go on a picnic. We're gonna do a cheese board. Change of plans. We're gonna do it on a budget, you know? I have no one to impress but myself on this date because this date is by myself, you know, solo date. So let's do a little quick haul in my Walmart bag. So first is the bag. First things first, we have a gourmet cheese sandwich. I did not warm the sandwich up so the cheese is not even melted, but inside we have Gouda cheese on white French bread that we got from the Costco. The next thing that we have is our actual meal. This is rice with coconut chicken curry that I made last night for dinner. Next thing that we have a fruit, because I feel like you need to have some sort of nutritional value once you're eating a picnic. You know, some people have strawberries. I don't really like strawberries. We had mangoes at home. I don't really like mangoes, so I brought bananas, which is the only fruit I will eat. So I sliced up some bananas for a little, you know, a little pop of health, right? And then we have one singular cookie, and then I brought my wine glass. I feel like if anything was going to be fancy, it was going to be my drinking, because I didn't buy a basket. So I brought my apple juice cold in here, my Starbucks cup, and I'm going to pour it in here to feel a little extra and bougie. I feel like you guys need to appreciate the setup a little more, so I'm going to give you a little tour of what our day is looking like today. So this is the car situation. We have our meal right here. We got this blanket slash scarf. We got a computer out that we're going to watch some Netflix, 2 pillows from my living room, and an extra blanket in case I get cold. However, I'm not going to get cold because it's hotter than a witch's up in here. Like, I am sweating. It is hot outside. I also have a very beautiful view. Let me show you. So right out the parking lot, you have the very beautiful scenic view of the mountains. We even got some palm trees. I also feel like I found a pretty decent parking spot right here in the shade. The sun's not killing us. We're having a good time, so let's start to eat. I haven't actually eaten anything today, so I just need to take a bite before let's just take a moment. Fantastic. Okay, so now that we're set up, I feel like it's only appropriate for me to share some first date stories with you guys, because I have been on a number of first dates and I have some funny things. Okay, this first date that I went on was back when I was in high school. We went to the movie theater. If you're going on a first date and it's just a movie theater, I would definitely not recommend you, because you don't get to know the person actually. You're just like, you get there, you watch the movie, and then you leave. But if you're doing something after and you're actually getting to like speak to them, that's fine. I have been talking to this guy on Snapchat for quite a while. He was a friend and I thought he was really cute. Finally, we had come to the conclusion that we were gonna meet up to watch this movie, right? So we meet up. My mom drives me to this mall. Keep in mind, I am in high school. I pull up to this mall, so we had set a specific time so we didn't have to wait that long to watch the movie. Once we get there, we find out that the movie theater is not even open. I don't know how that happened, but it ended up happening. So we were walking through the mall because the movie theater that we went to was in a mall. That's how they are in Canada. So we were walking around the mall waiting for the movie to start, and I was so nervous. I don't know why, because he was already my friend. I had talked to him like before, but this time I was just so nervous because of the idea that we were going out. So I had ordered myself my favorite drink from Starbucks, a venti passion tea lemonade with light ice, and I was so nervous that I drank that in less than 10 minutes. Like, I slurped that drink because I was like, right? So funny, right? So I drank this whole drink. We walked around the mall just to like kill time, and then we went to go watch the movie. At the end, we didn't end up watching the movie that we had originally planned. He wanted to watch a scary movie instead. Ugh, boys. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll watch it. I don't like scary movies at all, period, right? So keep in mind, so we're watching this scary movie. I'm literally jumping every turn. I'm not having a fun time because I'm literally about to pee my pants. And when I mean I'm about to pee my pants, one, I was about to pee my pants because it was scary, but two, I was about to pee my pants because I just chugged a venti drink. And I was at this movie theater and I had to pee so bad that I was just like sitting there like this, and I didn't want any, like, I wasn't making any movement because I had to pee so bad. And I didn't want to go to the bathroom because even though I hated scary movies, I didn't want to miss what was going to happen next. So what I did is that I sat there the entire movie about to pee my pants. He went in a couple times to do like some cute stuff right now, right? But I didn't really realize that until after, because I was literally sitting there about to pee my pants, jumping at every time this movie like came out and scared me, and I just couldn't make a move. So from that date, I learned always go to the bathroom before you go on a date, because you never know how long you're gonna have to hold it. Also wasn't really paying attention to this dude because I was like, every time he like leaned over or was about to say something, if I had to move, I had to pee so bad that if I had to move, I swear I thought it was gonna come out. So that was one of my first date stories. So I'm gonna eat more of my food, I'm gonna start watching my movie, and then I'll tell you another story. Okay, so for my next first date story that I have for you guys, I call it the Sandy Chicken. So I was in college and my friend had told me that she had a guy friend who thought I was cute, and I was like, flattered? I'm like, you know, some people are not that direct, or this never happens, you know, I don't get told that very often. So I was like, okay. So I added him on Instagram and he immediately DM'd me and he's like, hey, and I was like, oh, fast. He's a quick one. He wants to cut to the chase. So this is back in college. So this is in Hawaii and the beach is near our school. So we had arranged to go to the PCC, which is beside my school, get something to eat, and then eat somewhere. Did y'all just hear that? So this parking lot is huge. I'm all the way at the corners just in case if anyone was gonna do like anything, because like it's really empty, then they could have the entire space and I'm not in anyone's way. This man decides to practice his motorcycle right beside my car. Like I'm sitting right here and when he passed by I could see him out my window, not more than 2 to 3 feet. Why is he? This is why I'm scared to go out as a girl by myself. Like, okay, back to the story. So we had gotten some food to eat at the PCC, and you know, this was a first date, so I brought my own money, but I just assumed that he was gonna pay for it because, you know, he asked me out on a date and I was like, okay, I guess we can do this time, and he said we were gonna go eat, so I just assumed that he was gonna pay for it. But I always bring my own money just in case, like I can still afford it by myself. So we go out and I'm like, me assuming that this is gonna be a free meal, I pick one of the most expensive things in the menu because I was like, oh, let's just like eat good. If I didn't go on this date, I wouldn't have eaten at this place anyway. So I was like, okay, let's get something good. So I ordered something and then I see that he is not stepping up to pay. Or I think he either like ordered before me and paid and like went to grab his like napkins and stuff, or like he didn't like make any effort to pay. So I was like, okay, whatever, I guess I'll just pay. Like I brought my own money, it was fine. I buy this chicken meal and he's like, okay, so where are we gonna go eat it? I was like, I mean, we can either eat it here, but like a lot of people pass by from our school and it's kind of annoying because everyone just like stops and says a comment or 3. So he's like, okay, we can go eat it at the beach. I was like, okay. So we walk over to the beach. First of all, it was hot. It was hot. It's always hot in Hawaii, but it was really, really hot. So I'm like breaking a sweat trying to get to this beach, hopefully that my food ain't getting cold. So we get to the beach, right? And there's so much wind that day that sand is just blowing. Sand is just like up and dancing in the air. And some of that sand danced and landed on my chicken, hence the Sandy Chicken story. Apart from that, I don't really remember the date very well. The only part I remember is that I got sand in my chicken that I had to pay for myself, and the wind was so loud and I was trying to eat my chicken and he was trying to talk to me, and it was just, we weren't vibing, and I was just like, I just want to go home and just take a nap. You know, one of those times when you just want to cut it out early, like say like, nah, this isn't for me, dude. So that's what happened with my Sandy Chicken story. After that, we didn't go on another day. I wasn't feeling it. It wasn't my vibe. It was so kind of awkward because he would see me around campus and he would like look at me and just like look down and keep walking. I'm like, bruh, we can still be normal and just like talk regular. It's just like, I'm not into you like that, you know what I mean? So I will forever remember Sandy Chicken. I definitely think that sand does not go on chicken. If you prefer it on chicken and that's your cup of tea, you do you, boo-boo, but I don't like sand in my chicken. It doesn't really add that much spice. So that's my story. To be honest, I would recommend to anyone, 10 out of 10 would recommend to take yourself out on a date. Here's why. It's so nice to spend time with yourself, and if you're someone who struggles spending time with yourself, I would definitely recommend doing this, just trying it out in little increments, because you know, just taking time to think and chill, not having anyone bother you, not having to answer those like small talk questions that I hate, like what's your favorite color, when's your birthday. Ugh, if I had to answer that question one more time. When you're on your own date, you don't have to get stressed, you don't have to have any awkward moments because you're just by yourself chilling and it's a good time. You just have time to think and be with yourself and just like give yourself some time and peace. This moment reminds me of this Spanish song. This is a really random thing. There's a Spanish song that says, es mejor estar sola que mal acompañada, and that just basically means it's better to be alone than to be with bad company. Because like if you're alone, you're just thriving, but if you have bad company, then it's just like not a good vibe. But right now I'm just like living my best life. So this has been a fun time, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe from this you'll get inspired to have your own quarantine solo date. It's cleanup time. Okay, so we're now all packed up. Being in this car with this camera makes me realize how much I miss my drive with me. It isn't the same without my own car, but if you guys want to see another drive with me, I know you guys love those videos when I do them. Leave a comment down below so I know. But now we're gonna head home. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below on any video you guys want to see next. And don't forget to follow me on my Instagram at natasha.matherin. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.